So as I begin my reflection, I'm going to ask a question. Have you ever psyched out about something in your life? Have you ever gotten worked up or worked over about something or someone, a friend or a foe, a job or a trip, school or health, work, sickness? I can't imagine any one of us not ever psyching out at one time or another or someone. Last January, I waited at Hopkins Airport for almost 7 hours, and I was either in the airport lounge or in the plane or on the tarmac for my flight to New York to catch my flight to Rome. Waiting's the operative word because the plane was delayed due to weather. It really wasn't fun, but there was nothing anyone can do about it. I tried to be understanding while watching and listening to everyone else around me. As the flight updates were announced, many of the passengers were impassible with each other and the agents and actually yelling. A lot of good that did. Now, maybe you've been there. Now, there is in the middle of a well-worked out plan which quickly derails due to some uncontrollable event. Here's the question. What was your response? And I'm sure you're all smart enough to know where I'm going with this. That example sets us up for the gospel today from St. Luke. The Jews were speaking about the temple, the beautiful temple, and how wonderfully it was adorned with jewels and all that good stuff and votive offerings. And Jesus comes along and says, soon it's all going to be gone. Soon it's going to be all torn down. Not a stone upon stone. Can you imagine their response? It's not written. I wonder why, but it's not written. They were left with this void, as if the rug had been pulled out from underneath them. This temple was all they had, and it was the sign and the symbol of their tradition, their faith, their God. For it to be torn down was a travesty, a devastation that would leave them lifeless. That's the what of the gospel today, my friends. And here's the so what. To what do we hold our allegiance? What? Voted. Intentions and our feelings and our efforts, and we focus on the wrong things. We may focus on things and not people. We may focus on the building and not the Creator. We may focus on ourselves and not on the present needs of others. Perhaps a good discipleship or stewardship question is, to whom ought we be faithful? Translated, allegiance. Is our loyalty to ourselves or to our God? Like last week, what not to do, it follows again this week with what not to do. Now, as to the now what of the gospel message, the story is a bit unsettling because it insists that we change and we focus on the things of God and not on the things of our own making and our own doing, to look at the whole picture and not just the piece that is at present an inconvenience to you and me. A lot of us probably don't like or want to hear that kind of message, but it still is the truth. So may we live in the truth of God this week as we live well all the events of our days and nights. Amen.